Good morning. Well, good afternoon. It might be a good evening, but hello, YouTubers. Yes, I'm showing my guns. Okay. How are you? I hope you're feeling well because I know that you are well because you are spirit first, clothed in a soul, expressing in your body and affairs. So you are already well. You just may not be feeling well. So I hope you're feeling well. I'll do my stand up. Yes, 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 yes. So one day I'm gonna put some pictures. As a matter of fact, it's my time for me to do my 1 month pictures, front, side, back. Um, Today is, what is today? Let me look at my cell phone. October 1st. Yes, I am 1 month and 1 week out. So that would be week 5 of the gastric sleeve. So let's get the stats out. Highest weight ever was over 300 pounds. But I came back down in the same year. But I have been struggling with, I'd always go between 250, 255 to 228. So up and down for 20 something years, except for that 1 year I went up, but then I came back down. So anyway, and I've never gone back up that far again. The farthest I was, highest ever was 264, and that was at the end of July. When I had my surgery on August 24th, 2015, 1 month and a week ago. First thing in the morning, I had it at 7:30. You had to be there at 5:30. But it was a very exciting day. I was 250 pounds. As of yesterday, I was 235 pounds. I am noticing in my face everything is coming down. A lot of non-scale victories, NSV. I know that I'm in a 14W at this point. I am working towards a regular 14. I'll get there soon, probably in the next month or so. I am doing a lot of working out as far as in the water. But since today is October 1st, I am now in the process, and I got to get my schedule together. I'm going to run a 5 mile the first Sunday in August. The first time that I did it in, what was it, 1 hour and 12 minutes. So I have to make sure that I do it at the same or less. I'm probably be a lot smaller than I was. So, but it's just preparing. I need to be at least getting out 3 times a week, at least doing 3 miles regularly. And 1 time a week, I need to get out doing that long walk, 4 to 5 miles or 6 miles. I have these routes around my house, and get used to that and get winded. That's going to take a while since I haven't prepared for a race. Last time I did a race was last year. I did a 10 miler in October. So that took some training. And so I haven't been training since then. But I know I can do it. I'm okay with it. I just got to start doing it. I got to get my walking in regularly, get that wind and build up that. Okay, so I'm 235 and goal weight. Um, I'm on the slow route, and I've been reading a lot about slow routes, so I have 2 goal weights. If I get to 175, I'm happy because I haven't been 175 or even close to it since I was 18 years old. So I will be happy. They have me slated for losing 100 pounds or so. So 145 would be the next goal. Realistically, don't see me going below 145. Either way, 175, 145, I will be very healthy and very muscular. I will be trying to get this stuff gone, because look at this, and when it's gone, look at that. Anyway, so so current stats. Okay, so highest weight ever was over 300. Highest weight this year at the end of July was 264. Surgery, I was 250, and as of yesterday, I was 235. Goal weight, like I said, 175, 145. My plans, I had to start adding fiber. I told you that last week, and I've been increasing that. I'm also trying to get in my, I have this Chinese diet tea I like to take. I don't take it all the time, but it's just enough to get me from feeling so sluggish. I can typically be the type of person that has a BM about anywhere between 2 to 5 times a day, feeling sluggish. Still means I'm getting in about 2 or 3, but I feel sluggish. It's sometimes a little hard sometimes, So adding the fiber, especially when I'm feeling really stuffed, I can always use my tea, and it'll help clear me out. Because you can't help it when you're eating so much protein. That's a lot. For my coffee, instead of using creamer, I use protein powder and I make it like a latte. I'll also put some coconut oil, and I've got this MCT. MCT oil is a derivative of coconut oil, but all of the main ingredients that you need, that help with brain function, makes you feel brighter. It feeds your brain basically, and you feel really good. If you've heard anything about bulletproof coffee, it's just basically that. Tibetans have been using butter coffee for years. It's the fats that we need that make our body. I don't have enough information to speak on it. A little more educated, but let's see. And and I'm eating lots. I eat everything if I want to. It depends on the flavor. I can't eat a lot of it. So like for instance, let's say I just do a small chili from Wendy's. It takes 2 settings, sometimes 3. I can eat an egg with some vegetable. I love eggs and vegetables. Like my mom's getting ready, and a little bit of meat. My mom's getting ready to make some shrimp with it too. Yeah. I eat that for breakfast sometimes. So like today, I'm not going to have my bulletproof coffee because I might have it later for lunch, or I might have it for dinner or something, if I have it at all. I am going to have coffee. And I usually put like I said, I usually also get protein shake. They're already made. I like muscle milk. So I might put that in there. But let's see, I've gone out and ate. I usually have to do smaller places. I went to Olive Garden. I had a salad and I had some soup. I had the minestrone, but I didn't eat the noodles in the minestrone. So I probably ate only a third of the bowl, or even a quarter of the bowl. With the salad, I told them just give me basically lettuce and tomatoes with and I got the meat. You can add meat and a pasta meat in it. So I got that, and I had them put the dressing on the side. So I know I did pretty good, I mean, when I'm going out, I pretty much know, because I can only eat so much, so I have to, where's your protein? Try to put the protein first. I haven't figured out how to get a pound of vegetables in a day. I know that in between food you can eat the vegetables according to a lot of people. And I got this book, and I've been reading this book. It is The Gastric Sleeve, The Ultimate Success. And this doctor, he's been doing it for years, Dr. Duck Wong. Has a picture of him. And then there's Pound of Cure. I don't know about you guys, but after I'm finished eating, I probably don't think about eating again for another couple of hours. I eat about every 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes if I'm busy and I'm not thinking, I might go 4 or 5, and then I'm like, I have to eat. I have to eat, because my stomach is not like, oh, you're hungry, but I feel kind of like hypo. I need some fuel. So that's what that. Let me see. I went out dancing. Oh my God, I got so much energy. Oh, I danced the night away. The band was off the hook. I think the band played like two or three sets every time they were sets. I was up there. The last one, I think that might have been 2 hours. I don't know. We did a Soul Train line, everything. It was off the chain. But I'm dancing more. I mean, I always dance. That's not a problem. But, I danced a few songs. I was like, let me sit down. I'm getting winded. No, I dance nonstop. So I'm feeling like the old me. Everything that was holding me back and holding me down from my past relationships and everything, I feel free. I feel like a new person. I feel like I'm in my 20s again as far as how I feel now. Can I physically move like I was in the 20s? I don't know. Maybe I could. Maybe I'm in better shape than I was in my 20s. Who knows? But the point of the matter is, energetically, that's how I feel. I feel really, really good. I feel different than I did last year, the year before. Those last few years just ain't been really good. So feel physically, I didn't know how to handle the stress that I put myself under. Yeah, I'm taking responsibility. I put myself under. I decided to get with this guy. my soon-to-be ex. Nice guy, but you could be nice, but that doesn't mean that you have integrity. That doesn't mean that you know how to be in a relationship or how to respect people or even love your own self. Because you can be a nice person, and if you don't love your own self, you're going to only love to the degree that you can love. So if you're not loving yourself, how in the world are you going to love somebody else? And the same thing goes back to me. I'm a nurturer, so I'm caring, trying to take care of everybody, but who's being neglected? Me. I'm not taking care of me. I'm not giving me the love that I need, because if I give myself the love that I need, I'm not going to get involved with people that I got to take care of. It's that those days are over. Matter of fact, I stayed in the relationship so long because I knew that there was a lesson that I needed to learn. And if I just ended the relationship, I wouldn't have got the lessons. No matter how painful it is, I had to go through that fire. I saw the fire, but I knew the only way out was to go through it. And I went through it. I wish that you could tell somebody about your experience and they get it and they don't do it. But no, we all got hard heads, which makes us soft behind. That means that we have to go through. You're not going to get it in here and in here until you get it here. But then here, something about the heartbreaking. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to live a life of fear and never have my heart broken either. That's two extremes. But anyway, I left myself open and I was vulnerable. I got the lesson. I will never be involved with people that I have to take care of like that. I don't mind being in a relationship and we share all things in common. That doesn't mean that you got to measure what I give to measure up to what you give. But I mean, it's just like in the Bible when the widow gave all she had, which wasn't a lot compared to what everybody else had as far as what the actual thing, but it was all that she had. And when she gave that, I mean, that was all that was understood, the energy behind it. It wasn't the physical what you saw, but it was what went behind it that made sense. It's about intention in life. How are you living your life with intention? That's what shows up. A lot of people that are superficial see all the money and see that, but they don't know what happens behind closed doors. They don't know what's happening in your heart. They don't know what the offering is and how it affects you. So I've gone on a couple different things, because I can do that. But that was this week. Set your intentions in life. Last week we talked about relationships, and I'm going to probably talk about relationships for a while because that's what I'm dealing with. Let's say you're single and you're dating, or you notice even in your primary relationship things that are showing up that you don't like, it's time to take examination of yourself, because what you see out there is a reflection of what's going on in here. That attitude that they're throwing out at you, something in here is reflecting it so it can come out. It's never about them. It's always about you, like it or not. It really is. So as you examine your own self and you start to change your thinking, renew it by things that are positive, that are lovely, that are just, then you begin to see things start changing on the outer. A few months back, I decided I was going to try dating, and it was really, really crazy. I went on. I'm a computer person, so I started dating some guys that started coming out the woodworks were like just nothing I really wanted to deal with, and it was really crazy. But what I realized for me was, because in here it wasn't right. So crazy gets crazy. Not that I was crazy, but I was crazy and emotionally crazy. I mean, I just came out of a 12-year marriage. I was devastated, and I wanted to distract the pain. And so, oh yeah, you're going to distract the pain with something even crazier? No, and I realized, I said, whoop, shut it down. And I did. I shut it down. And I just took some time for me. But by the time I did that, I was ready to deal with the pain. And, my God that I serve, that I love, that is me, in me, through me, around me, my heart is fixed. I am not that emotional wreck that I really was. And then I was trying to bring other people. So emotional wreck brought emotional wreck. And I was like, oh no. And I'm smart enough to know as soon as I started seeing it, shut it down. Don't even try to go and fix it, because I can't fix anything but myself. And I don't want to have to go into relationships trying to fix people, because they're already whole, perfect, and complete. And if I'm whole, perfect, and complete, then that image should be coming up, attracting to me. So right now, I'm meeting people and they're cool too. And I'm at a place, like I said last time, I'm not desperate for a relationship. I would like one. And it's okay. And every day I'm meeting new people. And the people that I'm meeting are reflecting me. And I'm not getting all these crazies like I was. So that's pretty cool. You know, it's a new group. So I'm like, all right, great. So if I just keep working on me, the mirror is going to show up. Because see, I don't live in, I need, all my needs are met. Anything that I need is provided, because that's a given for me. I can't talk about nobody else. I don't have to worry about a roof over my head. I don't have to worry about food on my table. I'm never going to starve. I'm not going to be homeless. That's not me. Maybe because I am a hustler. Well, somebody said you're not a hustler, you just work hard. I don't know. But anyway, so my point is, I just want to, I live in heart's desires. That's what I was saying. My needs are met. So God said that He'd give you a heart's desire if you seek Him. And that's what I do daily. My meditations, my life. I know who I am, whose I am, and how I know that I'm spirit first. So when you get that understanding and you really live it and walk it out, then why won't your desires of your heart be met? That's a promise. So I am living in heart's desire. So my desires will come forth, but to the level that I'm ready for them. So if I am desiring something and I'm not ready, I need to be conscious enough to pull back. Because you think you want something and you're not ready. So be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. So when you start seeing whatever is in life, you start going out there venturing for things and you see, not feeling so good, not doing so good, back up, do some more work. Then go back out again. And just think, you can always continue doing work, because the day as long as you're in this body, you got work to do. So it's always going to get a better representation of what's outside the more work that you do inside. So on that note, and then here's the other thing. Iron sharpens iron. So whether you're in a romantic relationship or your best friends or your family, you need other people to sharpen you. You think you know something. You don't know something till you get in a situation with somebody else and then you realize. So example, you think that, I've worked on being argumentative. I'm not argumentative anymore. You get with somebody else and they start being argumentative. Do you just shut down and don't say anything, or do you go back and forth? See, you don't know what you know until you're in your situation. So you can do all the work in the world, but you got to get out there and be around people. And I'm not talking about you got to date people, but get around people, get into groups, go to church, be active, do something so that you can see, are your fruits really blossoming? The fruits of the Spirit in Christianity is love, patience, peace. Love, peace, joy. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and go on. There's 9 of them, okay? Long suffering, kindness, meekness. I could go through if I had to, but it's not a test. So, but the point is, are your fruits growing? How much patience do you have? See, here's the thing. You don't have to pray for that kind of stuff. You already have it. It's just like working out. You just got to work them out. And the only way you're going to work it out is with other people, baby. So you got to get in other people's faces and be around them and see how your fruit is showing up. Is it stinky? Is it sour? Or is it juicy and it's sweet? And the goal is to have juicy, sweet fruit. What you want, a nice, ripe fruit when you want to go pick from the tree and you want to eat at it. That's what you're responsible for, showing up like that. So anyway, it's time to go. I don't want to take it over 20. But anyway, I love you guys. I thank you for watching. Put your comments down. I will try to get back to you and answer them. I appreciate it. And share it. Tell everybody else about it. My style is different. I'm just coming showing my experience and where I am right here when we are here and we're talking. And I'm trying to do my journey, my progress. All right. Mwah. See ya.